Apprentice Academy YouTube community. Today, I just want to share a recent experience during my giant field work, so that sheds a light on effective leadership in our dynamic industry. Yes, this is a case study. I would just like to, highlight and share with you all for your experience. Each one of us can have a something learning out of this, right? So I had the privilege of working alongside with a medical representative and one of my regional sales manager, maybe a second line manager in a bustling metro city. So what unfolded during our the customer calls, the day to day doctor call which we are doing, sparked a realization about the importance of empowering our teams, right? So what has happened in the first two calls, I was started my field work, so which part of my routine work, right? So which we go for a field work with a giant field work. So being a senior leader, many of time I must accompanied by maybe a frontline manager and second line manager. So we did first, I just started my field work and we did first two calls, right? So after that, so like it was my observation that surprisingly my second line manager was leading the conversations. So he's leading the conversation and he's not allowing the MR, my basic function unit, to not he's not allowing to detail the product. So then I decided to intervene and address the issue directly, and leading to a valuable learning experience. It's lead to a like it was leading to a valuable learning experience, right? So I asked that RSM. So I asked the RSM, like was surprisingly, like the RSM was leading the conversation to detail the products, right? So I asked the RSM why the MR was not allowed to detail. So during that conversation, I asked the RSM why MR was not allowed to detail, and the response was that he struggled with opening and closing calls effectively even after 12 months, 12 months within the company, right? So like I was asking my RSM, and then it was an interactive session with my RSM. I would like to understand, right? So even after 12 months, so he's struggling to do opening and closing effectively. So then the it was an opportunity for the growth. I proposed giving the MRA a chance in the next call, right? So I just asked my RSM to recognize and give an opportunity to grow him, and then I proposed giving the MR a chance in the next call, right? So I asked my RSM to give an chance to him, because I was talking to him, he was telling he's struggling to do a proper detailing, opening the call, opening effectively and closing the call, he's not able to do that. So that could be the reason, that is the reason, I am handling, means he's handling, he was telling. So like I said, give a chance to him in the next call to support him and give an opportunity to learn him. So what has happened in the next call? So to my surprise, the MR opened very well and detailed the product effectively. However, a slight fumble during the closing was swiftly managed by the RSM. So that means we have given a chance. Just I asked my RSM to give a chance. It was to my surprise. So his opening was good and he detailed the products effectively, not very bad. And there's a slight fumble during the closing, right? That handled by RSM, right? So this experience reinforced me the importance of understanding and respecting the individual roles within our sales teams. Yes, so it was like the we need, like it was reinforced to my experience that understanding and respecting the individual roles within our sales teams, we must understand, we must address. So that key takeaway is here that as a line manager, our role is not to duplicate the tasks, but to guide, train, and empower our team members. In pharmaceutical sales, each team member has a unique role and responsibility, and it's crucial to provide clarity on these responsibilities to allow for personal and professional growth. So this was a small case study, maybe similar kind of case study. It was very small, but I feel that this is very much important to understand each and every individual role responsibilities. And as a line manager, if you are a line manager, it is your role responsibility to empower, right? Given an opportunity to grow themselves, learn something, So you have to give, and you have to give that empowerment, because each individual has a different role responsibilities. So allow each and every individual person allow for their personal and professional growth. So as we move forward in our pharmaceutical sales careers, so let's embrace our roles and train our teams effectively, and work collaboratively to elevate the standards of our industry. So which was mostly missing. So elevate the standards of our industry. Together we can become the best versions of ourselves and contribute to the success of our teams and the industry at a large. Yes, I would like to give this message at the end of this conversation, at the end of this the case study. It's very small case study, it was my observation, because many a times being a line manager, you might be not allowing your team member growth, you're not allowing him to progress in his career, professional life and personal life, by looking into the small challenges which he had. In this particular case, I would like to highlight once again that so I was working in the field with a RSM and a medical representative. So the 2 3 calls we were doing it, and we have done first 3 calls, and where the RSM is taking the lead, starting from opening the call and detailing and closing, and he's not allowing Emma to talk. Maybe he's not wrong at his place, but as a leader he need to think. And then I just intervened in between. Then I took an opportunity to give a hint to a RSM to give a chance to him in the next call. So then he tried well. He did well. It is not up to expectation, but he tried and he did well. So this is how we can give empowerment, training, and coaching guidance to our team members to improve the quality of their life, quality of professional and personal life. So this is how I feel. So I would like to give a message through this live about this, the small case study. And the major message I want to give is, again I'm repeating that, as we move forward in our pharmaceutical sales career, let's embrace our roles, train our teams effectively, and work collaboratively to elevate the standards of our industry. So together we can become the best version of ourselves and contribute to the success of our teams in the industry at a large. Yes, if you are someone who is really want to upgrade your communication set, skill set, and knowledge set, you want to improve certain skills, leadership skills, especially if you're working as a front line or second line, want to improve your skill set, want to improve your communication set, and would like to improve your team handling performance especially, you can connect me from various my social media handles of Pharmaceutical Training Academy, which is Apprender Academy YouTube channel, Apprender Academy Instagram ID, Apprender Academy Facebook ID is available. You can connect me from various social media handles to connect, to enroll into my training and coaching programs to become a better version of yourself. Thank you. Thanks for watching this live today. So see you soon in next live. Thank you.